Hello and welcome to Cooking with Nigella Claw-son, your favourite kitty cat cook. Today I'm going to show you how to cook delicious red velvet kitty cakes, all baked by me. Now, if you go over here you will see that I've pre-prepared a bowl with some flour, some water, some butter and some cake mix. This is because I'm a lazy kitty. Now, my able human assistant, Dasmine, has got a bad shoulder at present, is going to stir the mixture. Now, so make certain you get the air in it. It's very important. Like when you go ballooning, you need to get the air in things. Now, what you do, just don't do that. There's a man there putting Vaseline on his lips. Now, anyway, now, what you do? No, don't do that. Now, what you do is just doing weird things at my helper. Now, hang on, go away. Now, back to the cooking. Now, we do this. Just that's like shoveling the sandpit. No, so when you put it like that, that's bad enough of that now. Right, now, what you have to do now in the kitty's cooking class is do this. Now, here we have one of Aurora's helpers here, and he's trying to find something. I wonder what he's trying to find in our cooking experiment. He's trying to find some bits of nothing. Now, it's very unimportant, so we'll go back to this. Now, what you do now is you get an egg. Now, for those who don't know what eggs are, I suggest you go back to school. Now, what you do is you get the egg like this. See, that's an egg. It looks like a little bald man, like Kojak. Now, then you go bang, 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 bang. Oh. Let's get all the guns. Yeah. I took that there. Off that broken old egg. Now, now he's doing something. Now we do this. The best bit. This is called whisk. Now, that's it. Now, Jasmine's got a very bad arm and she's screaming in pain doing this. But she's doing it because she's fed up. She's had some pims. Now, wait a minute. That's it. Oh, you must... Oh, God, have knocked me hat off. Now, anyway, it doesn't matter. Now, that's it. Make as much noise as you possibly can. Now, do this. That's it. God, thanks, Charles. Right, now, do this. That's it. Must make certain it's whisked very well. Oh my God, what a mess. That's it. And the sign of a good cook is to get it all over their paws like this. There's a special bit here. I just want to show my chef's hat because it looks like the brain's coming out of my head. So we'll just take the brain part out. Careful lobotomy. There we go, there's the brain smushed on the floor. Then there's my empty head of brain. Now, what we do now is, see it's starting to look like lumpen shit. As you can see here now, see, this is it. This is what I've done. Now what you need to do is put this here. That's what it should look like. Don't forget the chef. So, watch me. Watch me. Now you need to divide the mixture between 6 cupcakes. Like this. Just make certain you level it off because you don't want lumpen cakes. Just as it. That's it. Now in it goes. Ooh, gooey softness. Don't get it. That's it. Put that there. This is very boring, so I'll come back afterwards. Chef Nigella Claw-son, meow. Cooking is better than sucking at life. Now, what we do now is, you see these here that I've made some like ones that are slightly wrong as well, but that doesn't matter when they're cooked. People will just eat them anyway, because you can serve them at parties, or you can serve them all for yourself and stuff yourself. Ideal for Valentine's destruction. Sorry, I mean Valentine's Day. Now, wait a minute, I'll just have a look here. That's it. Now they're all gorgeously gloopy. Now we put it in a bake gas mark 4 for a quarter of an hour. This here. This is an oven. Learn. Right. Side view of the chef. Now, what you must do now, after having step 1, is I'm just going to show you where I have my secret supply of alcohol. Because I find that it's very important to do this when you're cooking. There it is. There, see? Now let's have a look and see what it says. It says Pimm's. Oh, drop me hat. Now I look a bit like a bird in flight. Now what we do is we go back over here again, because I want to show you the cakes are cooking. There's the cakes are cooking. Now, something else is cooking. Now that's, oh God, it looks like a sand pit. Now I'll just show you how you whisk the icing sugar with the butter to make it all nice and fluffy, because fluffy is brilliant, like cat's fluff. Now, that's it. Now, don't do that, you silly helper. That's what do you think you're not paid anything for? That's it. Now I'm going to do this. Well, you have to whisk this. Because there's icing. This is that is. Let's do it like that. Oh God, I've lost my hat. No, wait a minute. Let's get a close-up of this. It's like Christmas has come early. Oh, scrape this. That's it. It's like scraping the barrel. Now, wait a minute. Whoops, I've made a mess. That's it. I'll just throw it over there. Throw it at the camera woman. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah. No, let's have a look at that. That's it. Now it looks really awful, so we'll get the professional to do it for me. Just wait a moment. Don't worry, it's only a spoon. Now, let's have a look here. We just have a look in the oven. Have a look at the red velvet cakes. Oh, they're doing very well. That's because I've cooked them. This should approximately take about 15 minutes, but in this cooker it's a bit old, so it's taking a bit longer. We'll just have a look inside, see what they look like. Yes, they look tremendous, like I do. Now, let's go over and see. Now, I did this all myself, with no help at all from the human. Now, that's it. This is the buttercream icing with the butter and the icing whipped together to make delicious buttercream topping, which looks a bit like me. And then we're going to put this on top of the cakes. And then you can have a taste of my cakes. Oh. And for the finishing touches for this exciting Nigella Claw-son cooking, I decided to put the oven glove on my head, kind of like a homage to kind of like ancient Babylonian worshipful cat gods. Now, this is what they should look like when they come out of the oven. We've got a couple of spilt ones. The fault of this should remain nameless, but I think her name might be Jasmine. And she's got a bad arm, you see. This is the problem. She can't do things properly, silly bitch. Oh, sorry, that's what Charles calls her. Wait a minute, all the time. Now, hang on, wait a minute. Let's just put this here. Now, this is the buttercream, how it should look like my fluff. Yes. So we've got to wait now for these to cool down before we can put the fluffy stuff on. Now, as we can see here, this is the finished result. There's a little sprinkles put on the top with buttercream icing that matches my fur. Now, as you can see, I'm an expert at doing these, and I assure you I've had no help from any human at all. Tune in some other time during the next millennia to find out about my Nigella Claw-son domestic goddess cut recipes. Bye-bye for now, my fans. Au revoir.